Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today I will be teaching you how I bleach my knots. So the first thing that you would need would be your bleaching powder, your developer, got to be hairspray, purple shampoo, a shampoo and conditioner, foil paper, and plastic bowl and a brush. So this is the wig that I will be using for to bleach the knots. The wig has got really small knots. This is our HT lace, and the knots on there are extremely small, but because I'm trying to give it a scalp like look, I'll also need to go in and bleach it just a little bit. So if you would be interested in purchasing this, we've also got it on our website. It's 13 by 6 and it's HD in 20 inches. This is our body wave texture. It's absolutely gorgeous and so flowy as well. Really beautiful. So the next thing, I've just done it off camera, is I just used the got to be spray just to make sure that all the flyaways are laying in one direction. This prevents the mix from getting into the hair and also bleaching the hair, because we don't want that. All we're trying to do is just bleach the scalp. So yeah, so that's what I've done. I've just done it off camera and you can see what it looks like now. They're all laying in the same direction. So I've got my bleaching powder. I'm just going to put in 1 scoop because it's, you know, it's just for a frontal. I actually don't like to waste my bleaching powder and developer because it's quite expensive, you know, so you've got to, you know, just use as little as possible. So the next thing I do is I'm just going to eyeball it, and I'm just going to mix it as well. Mix it all together. Just make sure you give it a good mix, even if it takes you about 1 minute. Yeah, I just normally do about 1 minute to make sure that, you know, everything gets mixed properly. So the consistency I'm trying to achieve is more like a custard consistency. So I'm trying to make sure if it doesn't fall off the brush, then yeah, you're fine, because what you're trying to prevent is from this mix going into the hair, because we don't want that. We just want to bleach, you know, just the scalp and just make sure that it gives a natural hairline. So just carry on mixing it for about another 30 seconds just to make sure it's proper smooth. And I'm actually supposed to be wearing gloves, to be honest, but sometimes it's quite difficult to work with gloves. So yeah, whatever happens, isn't it? You know, sometimes in life you can't be too careful. But yeah, so I've got the right mix now, and I'm just going to grab my... So if you're getting any value from this video, please subscribe, like, comment and share. And please don't forget to turn on your post notifications so you get notified each time I post. So what I've done now is I've put the hair in a band so it doesn't get in the way when I'm bleaching. I've also turned the wig inside out and put it down with pins so that, you know, it gives me that easy flow when I'm bleaching. So I like to go in from the back and just work my way upwards. So just make sure you're being very light-handed so that it doesn't seep through the lace and get onto the hair. So just carry on doing it, and don't apply a lot of pressure when you're going in. Just kind of light strokes, kind of like dabbing it in. like to focus more on, you know, the front, because obviously that's where we need it looking more like scalp, isn't it? So I don't focus too much on the back, because you don't really need that much product in the back. What you need is more in the front. So I'm not about to waste my products, because these products are really expensive. So, but yeah, when it comes to the front line, then you just cover the front line a bit more. So now I'm done, obviously applying all the products. I use a foil paper. I just put it over the hair. Make sure you don't press into it, right? Just leave it on top, just like that. I'm just going to leave this for about 10 minutes, because this lace is a bit, you know, it's a bit delicate because it's HD lace. So if it's transparent lace, then yeah, you could leave it for about 30 minutes. But for HD, 10 to 15 minutes maximum for me, depending on lace quality though, because this lace quality is really, really good. So I've just come back now after 15 minutes and it's slightly beginning to bleach. I don't really like my lace to be too over bleached, to be honest. So I'm just going to give it another 2 minutes, and after that I'm just going to rinse it out. So I'm just going to put it under running water just to get that bleach off. So this is actually perfect timing. I feel like, you know, for bleaching your lace, it has to be like perfect timing. I really hate to over bleach my lace, then go back in and begin to correct it. For me, it's a lot of work. So I always tend to go in all the time, like every 5 minutes. I'm having a look just to see what it's looking like. And yeah, I think this bleached really, really well. I'm quite happy. I'm quite impressed. So what I'm going to be doing next would be, I'm going to use my purple shampoo just to even out that brassiness. I'm not going to use too much because obviously, you know, I've got the right, you know, the right tone that I really wanted. So I'm just going to rub that in gentle strokes, just kind of like massaging it into the lace. I'm just going to leave that to sit for about 10 minutes, and once I'm done, then I'm just going to use my shampoo and conditioner, and that's it. So I'm going in with my shampoo, my Tresemme shampoo, and I'm just going to put that into the hairline area. Because most times, obviously, when you put these wigs in water, sometimes it gets all tangled up in the front, so you need to obviously put in a lot more products just to kind of soften it up a little bit. So now it's time for the conditioner. Just kind of massage that into the front hairline just to soften up the hair. Just do this for about 2 minutes, and yeah. I really do love the conditioning process because, you know, that's where you get everything all silky and you just feel like, yeah, I did an absolute, you know, a really good job, isn't it? So yeah, I just really love that process. And can you see with the conditioner, obviously, it's really softened up everything and it looks really, really silky. Love it, man. So I'm just going to rinse that off camera and I'll come back and show you what the lace looks like. So I'm done now, and as you can see, super bleached, like, and you know what, for me, yeah, I just like it really natural looking. Like, I hate it when it's too orangey, if you see what I mean, because no one's scalp is really that orangey, you get me? But yeah, this is absolutely, for me, I think I did an absolute great job. But you know what, when I first started, yeah, I remember bleaching 2 wigs and I really over bleached those wigs and I was so pissed off with myself. I was like, oh, what have I done? But you know what, it's through mistakes that you learn. So now what I've learned is, obviously, laces differ. So HD laces tend to bleach a lot quicker. Transparent laces not as quickly as HD laces. So you need to know when you're bleaching your lace, make sure you check what lace quality it is. If it's HD, if it's transparent, you just got to know before you begin to bleach, so you know how long obviously you're going to leave that mix in for. So if you did get any value from this video, and if you like what I put up as well, I would like you to obviously subscribe, like my videos, share my videos, and subscribe as well, and also turn your post notifications on so you get notified each time I post. If you've got any ideas of what sort of content you'd like for me to share on this channel, then yeah, please leave me a comment in the comment section, and yeah, I'm all open to ideas. No man is an island. So thank you very much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.